Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into something that's, well, it's already part of your daily life, artificial intelligence, AI.
Hmm.
You shared some source material with us, specifically an excerpt about AI in everyday life.
That's right.
And our mission here is really to pull out the key insights from the source, get beyond just the headlines, and understand how AI is actually shaping your world right now.
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Well, the source kicks off with a definition. It says AI is basically about machines, systems that mimic human intelligence.
Right, so they learn from data, they adapt.
Exactly, adapt to new info, and then make decisions based on patterns they identify.
And what's great is the source immediately makes it real. It points
Huh.
to things you use constantly, maybe without even thinking that's AI.
Like what?
Like Google search. Every time you search, there's AI figuring out what you mean and ranking those results. It's not just a simple keyword match anymore.
Right. Or your email spam filter, that quiet thing in the background.
Definitely AI. It's not just blocking known bad addresses. It's learning the patterns of spam, adapting as the spammers change tactics.
So it doesn't need a new rule for every single new type of junk mail.
Pretty much, it learns on the fly. And then there's social media, Facebook, Instagram.
Ah, yes. The endless scroll.
Well, the source notes that those content suggestions aren't random at all.
No, I figured.
It's AI analyzing everything what you pause on, click on, who you interact
To
with.
predict what'll keep you hooked next.
Exactly. It's all calculated based on your data.
Okay, now this is where it gets really interesting, according to the source. The device probably in your hand right now, your smartphone,
Yeah, it calls it a compact AI hub, which is a great way to put it.
because it's running multiple AI systems often all the time.
Absolutely. Think about voice assistants. Siri, Google Assistant.
Use mine all the time.
The AI isn't just recognizing your voice, it's processing natural language, trying to understand your actual intent behind the words to do the task.
That's complex stuff happening instantly,
It is. And the source also mentions things like facial recognition to unlock your phone.
which feels seamless now, but it's AI again.
Yeah, analyzing the unique geometry of your face, comparing it super fast to the data it has stored.
And Google Maps, the source brings that up too. It's more than just directions.
Oh, much more. The AI part is the real-time traffic prediction.
How does that work?
It's crunching aggregated data from loads of users to predict traffic flow, not just now, but like 20 minutes down the road.
Trying to save you time by anticipating jams.
Essentially, yeah, it's predictive routing.
And AI isn't just in our pockets, it's moved into our homes. Smart speakers.
Like Amazon Echo, Google Home, they rely completely on AI to understand what you're asking.
To tell the difference between dim the lights and what's the capital of Peru.
Right. Conversational AI is key there. And the source also talks about smart thermostats, like Nest.
Those are clever. They learn your schedule.
Exactly. They use AI to figure out your routines when you're usually home, when you're away, and adjust the heating or cooling.
For comfort, but also for saving energy.
Both. Without you needing to constantly program it, it learns your habits.
It's incredible how embedded it is. Okay, so let's switch gears slightly. Entertainment and shopping. Big areas.
Huge. The source really digs into streaming services here. Netflix, Hulu.
The recommendations?
Yeah. Those aren't just random guesses. The AI algorithms analyze your viewing history, sure, but also what other people with similar tastes watch. And maybe even subtle things within the shows themselves to suggest what you're most likely to binge next.
And it's similar for music, right? Spotify's playlists.
Definitely. Curating stuff based on your listening habits, or YouTube, the source highlights how its recommendations can feel spookily accurate
It really can sometimes.
because it's learning from every single click, every view, every second you spend watching.
Yeah.
It's constantly refining its understanding of what you like.
Creating that feedback loop.
Precisely. And then there's online shopping. Amazon, for example.
Product suggestions.
Yes. But powered by AI, analyzing your browsing, your past purchases, even things you put in your cart but didn't buy.
To suggest things you might actually want or need.
And the source has this interesting phrase, suggesting things before you know you need them.
That's quite predictive.
It is, and the convenience is undeniable. But the article also raises that other side.
Data set.
Yeah, the sheer amount of your personal data that fuels these predictions. It asks you to think about that trade-off. Convenience versus data sharing.
That's a really important point the source brings up. Now, beyond these everyday consumer things, the source briefly mentions AI's impact elsewhere.
It does. It touches on healthcare.
How so?
AI systems helping doctors analyze medical images, like x-rays or scans, or sifting through patient records to spot patterns maybe linked to diseases, or even predicting patient outcomes.
It's tensely powerful stuff.
And education.
AI tools aiming to personalize learning, adapting the difficulty or the type of content based on how you specifically are doing, offering tailored help.
Like a personal tutor, almost. Sort of, yeah. And in business, the source mentions AI automating routine tasks.
The repetitive stuff.
Exactly. The idea being to free up people for more creative, strategic, complex work, things humans are uniquely good at.
But the source doesn't just paint a rosy picture. It highlights some significant challenges too, right? This kind of raises a big question.
It definitely does. A major one is privacy.
Because AI needs so much data.
Massive amounts, often personal data. So the source brings up concerns about how secure that data is and whether it's being used ethically.
Big questions.
Huge. And linked to that is the issue of bias.
Bias in the AI itself, how does that happen?
Well, the source explains that if the data used to train the AI reflects existing biases in society, maybe historical inequalities in the data or certain groups being underrepresented.
Then the AI can learn those biases.
It can. And then its decisions might end up being unfair or perpetuating those same biases.
So cleaning the data or designing the AI carefully is crucial.
Absolutely crucial. The source stresses that addressing bias is a major ongoing challenge.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what's the main takeaway here? The source seems pretty clear. AI isn't future tech.
Now.
It's absolutely our present, woven into the fabric, like you said at the start. It's making things easier, improving industries, unlocking new possibilities.
But, and this is the source emphasizes, this power comes with real responsibilities.
Especially concerning the data, your data that fuels it, and how these systems are designed and overseen.
Right. So given how deeply AI is already part of your world, making decisions based on your information.
Yeah.
Here's a final thought, kind of prompted by the source's perspective. As this technology keeps advancing, the article implies we need to be asking the right questions.
As informed users.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So thinking about all the AI you interact with daily, your phone, your Macs, your streaming, everything we've talked about, what questions about that AI are most important for you to be asking right now? It's something to really consider after this deep dive.